to Copenhagen Fashion Week live Q&A. I'm Nathalie Teodosi, news and features editor at Women's Wear Daily, and we're here live at By Malene Birger's presentation with Caroline from the design team. Caroline, congratulations on your collection.
Thank you.
A lot of people here at Copenhagen Fashion Week this season are experimenting with lots of new formats.
Yes.
You chose to create a magazine and then invite everyone here to celebrate the launch. Why did you choose this format?
Well, we wanted to emphasize the importance of personal style over trend. We also believe this is a mindset, and it goes way beyond the garments. It's actually a lifestyle. And during Corona, we have had to, actually even before Corona, we decided not to have a show. And so we have had to work with the collection in a different way, with a different focus. And having a magazine was also a very good way of curating the collection and our world back to the core. And the magazine is also very much about storytelling, and we wanted, through the chapters of the magazine, tell the story of the collection as we have built them, because we have built the collection in stories with each color story, fabric story, silhouettes, key looks, and it was the best way of kind of communicating the way we have worked on the collection through the storytelling.
Was it very different, the creative process, from doing shows like you used to? And did you learn a lot from doing it?
We did learn a lot. It was a very interesting exercise, actually, because we had different focuses and because we had the time to reset and rethink and think about what's the purpose of a collection and of a brand. Building also on the DNA of our brand and the history of our brand. Thinking about the women who wear it, slowing down in the way to develop a collection, not necessarily striving for newness, but also just building on something that is existing, on a history, creating staple pieces, long-lasting pieces, both in design and in quality, basically. So you will see in the collection, each piece has a purpose, and it's been curated into our world of objects, furniture, art, because as I said, it goes way beyond just the garments.
You asked this really interesting question in the magazine about what do we need from fashion today, and like you said, what the purpose of fashion is. Did you find answers? What was the process of answering that question?
I think we did question the way we work in general, and we did, like I said, reset and rethink, but we actually did change a lot of things during the whole process. So we reduced the size of the collections to be able to have our collections make more sense, be more clear. We have reduced the overdevelopment, first of all because we couldn't, but also because we actually started thinking about everything we do and everything we develop and all the shipping we do back and forth, and how much does it make sense actually. So, reducing the collection, reducing overdevelopment, thinking about digital solutions of developing a collection through 3D pattern making, and very much focus on sustainability, of course, which is now focus number one. It was already very important, but I think Corona just speeded up the process very, very much. So we have a huge focus now on sustainable fabrics, but also products, how they're made, where they're made, how they're shipped, and that's very, very important for us now. So I think this is basically the whole focus we have now, and that we believe is the purpose of fashion as well, because we have a responsibility as a brand, and we have a responsibility making long-lasting, staple pieces that you want to invest in and keep for a long time.
Maybe talk us through some of the hero pieces that are in this collection and that represent this idea of timeless style that you've worked throughout the entire collection that we're seeing here today.
Yes, we have, of course, we have been focusing very much on dresses. Dresses is very important for us as a brand, in our DNA, in our history, and it's something that we have put a big focus on. But we also wanted to be more relaxed, less dressed up. Like you can decide yourself how to style it with the accessories we have. So whether you want to dress it up or dress it down, it's possible. It's easy to wear, but yet adapted to each kind of occasion you will have throughout your days of the week. So dresses for sure, but we also have been focusing on tailoring. So we have some very good tailoring programs. A trench coat, that is, a key piece in your wardrobe. Leather as well has been important pieces in the collection. We want to focus on leather as long-lasting pieces that you invest in to have as a staple pieces in your wardrobe. And on top of that, we have a lot of richness of fabrics, embroideries, rich textured fabrics.
Great. And to close, I think you've spoken about thinking consciously, doing a lot of changes in the way you work, and a lot of people are now looking to Copenhagen to continue these conversations around change. What were some of the messages that you want to pass to the industry now, looking at this fashion week and the changes that you want to see, not just within your brand but in general?
Yes. Actually, I think the situation has also been kind of a relief because we have been all in the same boat in a kind of way, and we have noticed that we are all more or less going in the same direction with the changes we are doing. So I think, cutting down the collections, cutting down the overdevelopment, considering digital solutions, all that is something that we see all the way around us, and I think it's actually very good because it's not an option anymore. And we are doing very similar things, and there is more solidarity between the brands, I think, as well, because we have been in the same situation.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Copenhagen Fashion Week Live Q&A.
Thank you. Bye.